Hi guys, I'm Shruti Mahant and we are here to watch Supernatural Season 15 Episode 17. Last time I accidentally said 17 for 16. That was 16, this is 17. Episode 17, Unity. And by the way, happy belated Halloween because it's 1st November here already, so but I'm celebrating either way because fun fact, in the pilot, the Supernatural pilot, when the episode shifts to the present after Mary burns all the ceiling, in the present day in 2005, it is Halloween of 2005 that the episode starts from, when Sam and Jess are getting ready to go to a Halloween party. And that night, Tate breaks into their apartment and they head out. And it ends on November 2nd when they come back and Sam's alone at his home, at his apartment, and Dean has just left and Jess burns up the ceiling and dies. And that's when Sam takes off with Dean saying, "We've got work to do," starting everything. So that was November 2nd. From 31st October to November 2nd, which by the way, the show premiered on 13th September 2005, but the episode was actually set from October 31st to November 2nd of 2005. So at the time, that episode and a couple after that, I believe, were showing the future timeline. According to the real world, real time. You get what I'm saying. So recording this, the last time there's gonna be a Halloween while Supernatural is still on November 1st is pretty appropriate, right in the middle of from October 31st to November 2nd. So the last episode, the way it ended, I'm by the way 2 days late because I had to set a few things in order to be able to do this. So here I am. I've tried to avoid spoilers to the best of my ability. Haven't been on Twitter, but I accidentally saw a couple of thumbnails on YouTube that may have slightly spoiled things for me. They were kind of spoilery, and there were some titles to those videos. What the hell was that? But after having realized what was happening, I was not seeing any of the titles, not reading them as soon as I saw the thumbnails. So there's a certain hint of what's gonna happen, but I haven't let myself think too much about it so that I have a fresh viewing experience with this episode. So last episode, the way it ended was pretty intense. Let's see how in this episode Team Free Will 2.0 moves forward with what they have at their hand. The situation is kind of really tough for them to move ahead with. So let's see how they handle it. Let's go for it without any more ado. I've already talked too much. Let's launch right into it, shall we? Alright.
You're supposed to kill God. That still leaves Mark. I'm thinking Jack kills her. Then there's no God, there's no darkness. Won't say. Chuck's done with all the other worlds and he'll be here any day. And when he does, Jack's gonna die.
How can you keep me in the dark about something so huge?
Because I knew you couldn't handle it.
No!
This is how we end Chuck.
Just stop!
Iceland. What is she reading? And what language?
Ne, tak.
She's learned other languages. Norwegian. Is it Norwegian?
do you need me to do?
Just want to let you know you're saving our asses here. He's saving the whole world's ass.
I haven't saved anything yet.
But when the time comes, we can count on you, right?
Like I told you when we first met, you and I will always help each other.
Please don't betray her. Come on, Dean.
Sacrificing your life for a cause takes a lot of courage.
He gets it. Sam,
I still think it's
all
wrong, though.
people gets it.
All right, we're all set. You know what? Steady. Steady. Somebody's got to be the grown-up here.
Someone has to keep fighting for Jack.
He knows what he signed up for.
Last I checked, we don't give up on family. Jack's not family.
Oh, fuck you!
I know how you feel about the kid, okay? I care for him too. I do. But he's not like you. He's not like Cass. He's just not.
I'm ready.
I honestly wish Sam would let him go with him.
Well, let's hit the road.
Cannot be trusted with Jack. Certainly not right now.
Just have got to you. Huh? Figures. You and Dean had that whole weird thing.
That wasn't you, writing?
Ugh, not that part. Gross.
I'm not on Dean's side. And I'm not on yours. Someone needs to defend this world.
Okay, I'm walking. We're walking.
They're dressed awfully so.
You never slow down, do you? Take a breath. Revel in this wonderful thing you created. What about your first children?
Black angels? Ah!
Really? Look, I appreciate the effort, but none of this really lights my wick anymore. So,
What?
Remind me, how does your wick feel about fans?
Is that really?
It is. It's him.
This is amazing. He's so handsome.
He's everything.
Oh my god. I mean, oh my you. Could you sign this for me?
sure.
Are those
You
Bibles?
are the way and the truth and the light.
Cool.
Make it out to Tally. Actually, Crystal, Tally's a nickname. Actually, could you make it?
I wanted you to feel their love. Their perfect angelic devotion.
How many angels are there?
Really?
I want to see the bloopers.
I've made up my mind. We can go round and round, but you know me, in the end, I always get what I want.
What about what I want?
Okay, what do you want?
Balance. Something we've never tried before. Creation and destruction. Light and dark. Brother and sister united again. But on behalf of one world. This world. True balance.
Like they
The way it was always meant to be. But you can't. You only care about your pleasure. Your story. Well, I guess that makes you the villain.
Whoa. Big statement.
Villains get all the best lines.
That is true.
Oh, Winchester's bunker. Are they behind that door? Is this a parent trap sort of thing? Because, no. No way. Hasta la vista. Hasta la... Why is that not working?
She's not letting you.
Is this a trap?
Yep.
wouldn't take it.
You B-word.
The Winchesters have found a way to bind to your brother.
Saying the bitch.
What? No. No! You can't hold me here forever.
I can hold you long enough.
This is what I was talking about. She has to accept that he is unacceptable, no matter how much he hurts her. Yeah, spend the entire drive.
Listen, Jack, I don't know what you heard back there, but
You don't have to say anything. This is where it ends. Jack? Hello?
Yeah, she's probably an angel,
so
not
you
evil.
must be Billy's Mr. Guy Jen.
Oh, no. Jim's a buddy. He just lets me use his shop. I'm Adam.
Oh, Adam.
Yeah, you know. God's primo. First dude off the assembly line.
Wait, the garden, the apple, that Adam.
He was a quince, but yeah.
Wow. So then that makes you Eve.
Serafina. Babe,
Yeah,
his aura.
I know.
It's like Skittles.
What?
She's an angel.
Yeah, she's my old lady. She's the only one who could put up with me all these years.
Babe.
Okay, appropriate. What the hell did that Quince do, by the way?
Alright, let's get this party started. You're with me, Jack?
Wait, where are you taking him?
Oh, just a little private pop quiz.
Killing God is your plan.
Yeah, Billy's been giving us a hand, yeah. Sarah and me, this is our baby. Yeah.
What?
She kept me alive this long so I could see it through. All we've been waiting on is you. Me, yeah.
That's why he's the Destiny's Child.
Half human, half archangel, all powerful. At least you could be if you passed the test. So, here goes. One of these pretty little suckers
It's the Quince.
has been touched by God himself.
Oh, it's a
It holds the spark of the divine. All you gotta do is tell me which one.
Are they all? The purple one?
That's your choice.
Yes.
He's just guessing.
And the others. All of them. They're just rocks, but their existence makes them divine. Because God is in everything.
Oh, it was not about
Right on.
actual power.
At least he should be.
There's something inside of it. Quince? The what? Some kind of fan?
What the hell is that?
It's one of my ribs, dude.
Oh,
Everything can contain the spark of the divine, but this puppy is packing enough punch to create life. Or in your case, destroy God.
Jack, making your vessel strong,
Eve was
reclaiming
made
your human
out of
soul, it was
his ring.
all preparing you for this.
Meaning what?
You'll collapse into a living black hole for divine energy. One nothing can escape, not the darkness, not God himself.
When I found out about Chuck, it's like I wasn't alive. Not really. You know, like my whole life I've never been free. But like really free. But now,
life
off our
after
backs.
with you after you
And that's
killed his son.
because of you. So I want to say, I need to say, thank you, Jack. Thank you. You're welcome. Yeah. Okay.
She sacrificed his life just so that you can live yours. It's selfish
It's time,
as hell.
isn't it? It's time.
That's the scene from the trailer. But a different shot. Let's keep it easy. Probably oh no, there's something.
Sorry. Sorry. I understand it. I feel it too. It's hopelessness. Maybe Dean was right. Yeah, maybe. It just... It feels wrong. You know,
Yeah.
Billy's got Dean so convinced. But you don't believe her. I don't know what I believe. I just wish I could talk to her, Billy, before it all goes down, you know, just to make sure. There is no easy way to summon death, and I will not let you end your own life. Yes, that's not what I'm saying.
You can bind death.
Wait. You remember when Sergei was here? Remember what he was looking for? Yeah,
Exactly.
the key to death.
Yes.
Yes. When he said it would open the doorway to
Death's
Death's
library.
library. If it's in the bunker, and if we can find it, maybe I can just walk
I
up
knew
to
that was
it,
going
right?
to come into play.
Right. Sam, I should go with you.
No. Cass. I don't know if this is crazy or what, but if Dean beats me back here, buy him some time.
Sam, for what it's worth, I don't think you're crazy. I think your internal compass is functioning perfectly.
I think so too. I think its instincts are right. Are they reapers? That door just disappeared into the wall. No hinges, anything. I think she's killing reapers. Or maybe someone else. Something else? The empty?
Keep praying or whatever.
It's hopeless. Please.
And Billy said when she takes over, she'd make it all better, but then your busted ass friend in a trench coat came along and he gave me these trust issues.
Billy wants to take over.
Become a new god.
Exactly, I told you. I told you.
Right? She's all tingly for the rules, the good old days.
What is that supposed to mean?
Everyone back to where they belong. Realities, dimensions, graves. What should be dead dies, angels off earth, demons back to hell, and I go back to sleep. Where I'm supposed to. Except again, trust issues. But you're Sam Winchester. You're in God's book.
God.
Chuck's that book. Are you ready?
Only Billy can read it, dummy. She always talked about how you should be so dead, except she needs you. So maybe if I hurt you. Hear that? Get your sight down here, Billy, or your boy's toast.
Wait. Stop. Billy sent me.
What?
She did what now?
Billy. She sent me.
Really? Because you're saying a lot of dumb stuff for, an emissary of death.
Yeah. Well,
I heard
we're trying to
Billy's
beat God.
enemy. He
That was
said
all the time for
Billy's
questions.
Go on.
Billy sent me to get the book. She didn't say why.
Where is she?
Earth. You can't go there, can you?
Only if I'm summoned. God's so protective of his little sand castles.
Well, Billy can't leave either. Something about the plan.
Smart.
So she sent me with a message. Billy will honor her promise. God, Amara, they die. And you can go back to sleep.
And if you're lying?
I guess you have two choices. Give me the book. Maybe we all win. But if you kill me, we lose. And you will never go back to sleep.
Seriously smart play. That's how you do it.
Cass.
Sam, finally.
What?
Tamara, she's here with Chuck. It's time.
No, Cass. We can't let that happen. We have to stop it.
Yes, Simon Cass, yes.
It's not too late, brother. You can still choose this world, us. It doesn't have to end like this.
Amara, shut up.
You don't tell her to shut up. She will shut you up.
Chuck and Amara cannot die.
Wait, I don't understand.
Are they ready? We need to get this kid in the room right now. Wait, Dean, no, listen.
You hear that?
What?
Dean, brought to the edge of doubt. His sense of duty, his rage, winning out in the end.
Billy is playing us. So what, our plan's not gonna work? No, it will work.
That's what
Listen,
he's
if Jack takes
playing
out God and Amara, it'll create a power vacuum that Billy will fill. This was all her power grab. Wait, Dad wants to become God? Hey, as long as Chuck dies, I'm good. Okay, listen, you stop. Get out of the way, Sam. What are you doing? I'm trying to make you listen.
Poor Sam. I always gotta know everything. Can't leave well enough alone.
We don't have time. Jack told me what the fuse. We gotta go.
You did what?
Sam, I'm not gonna ask you again. Hey, Dean, please.
This is my ending.
No.
My real ending.
Move. Dean, don't. Move, Sam. Move!
You orchestrated this.
What part of omniscient do you people not understand? So I can't read my death book. So what? I control space and time. Just plant a few visions, go death a little, mess with a few outcomes, and bada bing. I mean, they think they can kill me?
Dean, don't do this. I don't want to do this. But
but this is everything.
No, it's not.
They're not going to kill you, they're going to cage you.
Oh, sis.
Get out of my way.
They want to kill me. And they want to kill you. There's no cage. There never was.
Let's go.
But the only ones who will ever really get us is us. You and me. Back together.
There's nothing else we can do. Okay? We just gotta get out of the way.
No, we can't get out of the way, Dean. Not this time.
I don't care if Billy gets what she wants. I don't, man. I trade it all. I trade them all for Chuck. In a heartbeat.
What about me? Would you trade me?
Yeah, self-esteem. Now,
Balance.
Yes. Think of it. Us. Starting fresh. Creating something new. Something beautiful.
don't trust him.
Peaceful.
Mara, don't trust him.
Together. And we can finally forget about all this pain. No baggage. Only balance.
As long as he's around, there's always gonna be pain for you. No, Mara, don't. Damn it! No! Whoa!
Chuck has to die. He has to. Otherwise, he'll keep us tap dancing forever. And I can't live like that, man. I can't live like that. I won't.
I know you feel like that right now, okay? I know you do. But you gotta trust me. My entire life, you've protected me. From Dad. From Lucifer. From everything. I didn't always like it, you know? But it's the one thing in the whole world that I can always count on. It's the only thing I've ever known that was true. So please, put the gun away. Just put it away. We'll figure it out, Dean. We'll find another way, you and me. We always do.
Are you kidding me? After everything, all that, you did it again.
Where's Amara?
Amara, she's in here somewhere.
What, you consumed your sister?
We came to an understanding. So spare me your contempt, Castiel, the self-hating angel of Thursday. You know what every other version of you did after gripping him tight and racing him for perdition? They did what they were told. And not you. Not the one off the line with a crack in his chassis. All of you. I tried. And I tried. And I tried. But you're all just too stupid. Too stubborn. Too broken. You know what? I'm over it. I'm over you.
Yeah. Good. Screw you, Chuck.
No. Screw you. You know what you do with broken toys? You throw them out. So, kill each other, don't kill each other. I don't care.
What do you mean?
I mean, have fun watching him die.
No. No!
Help me!
Jack, hey. Jack.
They are gonna end it like that? That episode went by real quick. My voice is really not normal right now. Okay, before I can think.
And resurrected. Death must have killed them all.
Then we fight.
Let's go Reaper.
You're the big man here.
You think it'll work? This is all I got.
The plan has changed. I'd like to see you dead.
She's gonna kill them all? And they're gonna have to fight Billy? They can trap death. They've done it. Well, they can bind death. They've done it before. But I don't know if they can do it in her presence. They have to do it before she comes. Oh. I cannot even wrap my head around what I just saw. I'm still mad at Dean. And the only way he listened was through Sam. Not because he had any empathy towards Jack. And Amara has been duped again. Dean shouldn't have lied to Amara. I thought that when the moment came, Dean wouldn't have been able to go through with it because of his connection to Amara, because he cannot hurt her even if he plans to. And I do believe when well, I don't know if I believe it anymore, but I did believe when he said to her in Give Me Shelter, I will never hurt you, there was real emotion there. That he was telling the truth. Even though he meant to lie, he couldn't help himself but tell the truth. But now everything is, Chuck's plan has gone out the window. Billy's plan has gone out the window. Amara has gone into Chuck. That sounds really dirty. I just realized that. No, they're brother and sister. No matter how much they hate each other or love each other and how evil Chuck is, that's not gonna happen. Oh, that's distracting. No, Dean, the way he's operating, no, just no. He's the most selfish one out of all four of them. And you know what? He wasn't always this selfish. Something changed. In him, something changed. I think at some point, Sam and Cass stopped being able to hold him accountable and he went too far. Because, like I said in my discussion video for the last episode, he has forced them into a position of silence because of the mistakes they've made in the past. And Jack. What what is Dean thinking? He wants to be free. He wants to have a life, a good life, a free life. Does he really think that he can have that with Sam if he plays a part, he willingly plays a part in Jack's death again? Does he actually think that Sam is gonna forgive him after that? Or even want to be with him at all? Or Cass, for that matter. I mean, and this was, by the way, brilliantly done. This was a brilliantly written episode. The way Chuck was playing them. That if nothing works on you guys, fine, I'll play on your, weaknesses, I guess. Dean's weakness is that his rage always takes over. I've always believed this, that everything that Dean feels, it's always buried underneath a huge block of anger, of rage. And whenever he feels something intense, it always comes out as rage. Whether it's sadness, whether it's disappointment, whether it's fear, whether it's a selfish desire like this, it always comes out as anger. He was doing so good. He was making headways into dealing with that issue finally. But he has, like I said in my discussion video for last episode, he has a tendency of reverting back to his old ways after having improved from a mistake. This is just happening all over again. It made me cry the way Sam was able to reach out to Dean, but it's not enough. It's not enough. Dean really needs to redeem himself to Jack and to Sam and to Cass after this, especially to Jack. I still have faith in him. No matter how much he makes me mad, I still have faith in him. But this is a moment where that faith is shaking. On the bright side, Sam and Cass, their bond was shining throughout this episode. Oh my goodness. The moment when Cass said to Sam that he doesn't think that he's crazy and that his instincts are right, that shows just how much trust Cass has in Sam. And he always has his back. Honestly, in the entire show, the only time Sam and Cass have not been on the same page has been in season 6. But apart from that, they're always on the same page. They always agree. They always appreciate each other, and they always have each other's backs. Just so you know, that's the real bromance that we should be putting our stock into, not Dean and Cass's. Dean has constantly hurt Cass, and it has really, really affected Cass. It's just, I cannot wait. I cannot wait to watch the next episode, and I'm dreading it at the same time, which is called Despair, evidently, and it's directed by Rich. It's his 11th one actually, and the 18th episode. There are only 3 left now. We are more than halfway through the final 7 episode stretch. This video is getting really long, isn't it? Yeah, it's directed by Rich and was the last one that was shot before the pandemic hit. It's gonna be really the synopsis says, and I haven't checked SuperWiki either because I was trying to avoid spoilers. But before the episode aired, actually, when I checked, the next episode says the plan isn't, well, I'm paraphrasing of course, but it says that the plan is in place and Sam and Dean and Cass and Jack are moving ahead with it, like as a team or something. So what is the plan? Right now there seems to be no plan, and maybe, I'm not sure they're all on the same page right now. Sam convinced Dean to not go along with this plan, but I still think there's a lot of friction there as to what they want and why. I think Sam and Dean still want different things. When Dean said to Dean said to Sam, Jack heard it, that he's not family. I don't know when that stopped being true. It used to be true at one point. There used to be a point when Dean could not bear the thought of losing Jack. He was devastated at his death, his first death. And things have changed so much since then. I'm having a hard time believing it can all be completely repaired by the end. But I still think that the show can pull it off. There's still 3 episodes left, and this is Supernatural. There's a lot they can do with 3 episodes. They contained an entire apocalypse in the first 3 episodes of this season. At this point, I'm basically feeling the exact same way that I was feeling during episode 17 of season 14. There are in fact a lot of similarities between season 14 and season 15's last 7 episodes structurally, and I'm really feeling it. We'll see how it all goes. I'm just too overwhelmed by everything that happened, and I know that it's gonna get even more overwhelming. I knew that shit was gonna hit the fan pretty soon. Like I said, you know, back in my very first discussion video for the first episode, over a year ago at this point, that I'm not ready for this, but there is no way to prepare for something like this. And I'm not just talking about the end of the show. That in itself is just too heavy a burden to fathom. But what's happening in the show itself is also too much to handle. And I don't get rattled easily. Okay. The silver lining of being able to, silver lining of watching this episode 2 days late is gonna be that the next episode, I hope to be able to watch that on the day that it airs. It'll be much sooner. It'll be much sooner after this episode, so the wait would be only 5 days and not 7 days, which would be both a relief and a cause for stress, because I am really stressed right now. Oh, my team free will is broken and it's in pain, and I cannot. Oh. Anyways, I'll stop being dramatic. Not really, I'll continue it off camera. But anyways, before I wrap up this, meltdown, if you will, before I wrap up this video, I just wanna, all Americans, please listen. Back to the election. voting Trump out is the most essential thing right now for you, aside from Supernatural. It is crucial for your democracy to continue, for your country to be able to exist the way that you have known it beyond this point. I think there's a lot, okay? I don't want to get into everything, but there's a lot that things depend on. There are many factors to be considered into it, you know. Trump is fighting tooth and nail to steal the election. Biden has a very comfortable lead over him with, I believe, like 8 points nationally or 9 points, something like that. It's huge from what I understand. And as long as Biden has a huge lead, you know, till the election day is done, till all of the ballots have come in, he should be able to win. Trump, it'll make the bigger the lead is, the bigger the distance between the points is, the harder it will be for Trump to be able to steal the election. And actually the phase between November 3rd and January 20th is going to be the most crucial phase, because Trump's followers are crazy and armed and, you know, very much willing to use the weapons they have to start executing people they don't agree with, even if it turns out that Trump loses. So there's probably gonna be a lot of unrest following November 3rd, and especially following whenever it is after November 3rd that the final result is announced, after all of the mail-in ballots have come in and have been counted. So between that point and January 20th, the day of swearing in of hopefully probably Biden, and it going smoothly, that will actually or as smoothly as it can, that will actually, you know, determine whether or not there will be a civil war, because a civil war is a huge possibility right now. If Trump refuses to get out of the White House after January 20th, we're gonna have a huge problem if he doesn't win and refuses to leave. That's when you will start to know whether or not there's gonna be a civil war. If he refuses to lose, if he refuses to go after he loses by January 20th, but somehow he is thrown out here, you know, whoever the authorities are, or maybe the military, or even the American people, if it comes down to it, if they manage to get him out forcefully, then maybe the civil war can be avoided. But if they can't, that might be just it. Okay, that's all I have to say right now. This video is probably really long. I'll get to know exactly how long it is while I'm editing. There have been some technical issues, so I'll see exactly how long it takes me to edit and to put this video out. Hopefully I can before November 3rd, otherwise this whole rant at the end about the election was for nothing. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next discussion video, and I cannot wait for the next episode. I am super freaking stressed, and that's only one of the many emotions I'm feeling right now. I knew this was gonna happen. It's still too much to take. So tell me how you feel after this episode. And it's, you know, all the more poignant, I guess. Poignant maybe might not be the right word, I don't know, that the election is happening side by side with all of this, and so much craziness is going on in Supernatural and in the real world all at the same time. I remember 2016 and the one you've been waiting for, the episode in which Hitler came back, aired 2 days after Trump was elected, and like only a couple episodes later, like 2 or 3 episodes later, the actual president in Supernatural got possessed by the devil. So, you know, huge parallels between art and life. Let's see what happens this time. Are there gonna be any parallels between art and life? Are they gonna imitate each other? Is there gonna be any connection there? We'll find out. So I'll see you next time. Until then, goodbye.